Yo, what's going on YouTube? If you clicked on this video, one of two things is probably going on for you right now. First, you probably knew the game and got one-shot combo 3 games in a row. 2, you haven't played at all and scared you're going to get back shots. Don't worry about none of that right now, because today I'm going to teach you everything you need to know to actually get started. Alright, so getting started with your loadout here, first major thing you're going to notice with all elements is that they only have 3 moves. This is not a typical elemental game where you have like 50 moves to watch out for. Every element only has 3 moves, so you're going to learn them super fast just by playing the game like normal. Secondly, you're going to notice the rarities here, and you're probably going to be thinking, oh god, I got to get a legendary or an epic at least just to compete with people. You don't got to worry about none of that. In this game, rarity means nothing, alright? Reaper, that's mid. Atomic, that's ass. Spin Atomic if you get it, honestly, bro. Like, rarities in this game do not matter. You can take Ice, Thunder here, you can take them and beat people easily who have this stuff. Skill is the main concern here. That's all you got to worry about, okay? The only elements I would consider spinning off of if you're a new player, Fire and Atomic, honestly, bro. Like, unless you really want them for some reason, just like, I think they're the only elements in this game that are genuinely bad. Everything else you can get easy wins with. The only thing that matters is your skill. Alright, up next we got fighting styles. Right now we currently have 4 of them. Basic is the one you start off with. Boxing you get at 50 kills. Sumo you get at 100. Taekwondo you get 200. So let's go real quick into training mode and show you exactly what they look like. Starting with basic, it lives up to its name. You do hit people who are grounded, unlike most moves.
Alright, that's it.
You're also able to break someone's block using basic with the heavy punch. And lastly, if you manage to hit your opponent against the wall, you can heavy punch them while they're on it. So this is boxing's auto combo as well as its crit. You'll see it's that flurry of punches there, and then you get one more punch in your auto combo at the end there.
Again?
Boxing's heavy attack also does restand,
now
so
you
you can continue your combo after knocking your opponent on the ground.
That's the restand.
Major downside with boxing is that your heavy attack does not break block. Lastly, you can hit people who are on the wall, though it can be a bit jank sometimes. This is sumo. Your heavy attack does block break, and it also gives you that dash.
I thought the push would have actually...
You have the slowest attacks, though.
That I don't
as well as your crit not hitting grounded opponents. You can restand someone you hit on the wall, though. Again, it's jank, but you can't continue the combo. Here's Taekwondo. Your heavy attack does let you continue your combo. It does not hit grounded, though. It does let you combo off of wall splats. Again, it's jank. It also block breaks, allowing you to get a combo in. So those are all the fighting styles that are currently in the game. I'd say Taekwondo is currently the best, followed up by boxing. Basic and sumo are about equal, though I'd say sumo does win out over basic a little bit because of that extra health as well as the rush moving you forward so much you might be able to catch your opponent off guard, especially because of that block break. Alright, now that we got the basics of your kit out of the way, let's actually get into playing the game. So, right over here, you can just click it or press space. As soon as you spawn in, what the heck is all this? Well, right down this way is where we actually fight people by standing on those pads. We'll get into that later though. The important thing we're going to go over right now is the controls. So, come over here to this training area. You can just teleport back like normal. So, right here is a bunch of dummies that you can fight. This guy's blocking right here. Those guys down there aren't blocking. So, going over controls, WASD movement, space to jump, there's no double jump or anything like that. You're wondering how to actually control this game. So, F to block here. Do note, while it does block most attacks, there are a lot of attacks that will go through your block, as well as the fact that your block is not omnidirectional. I can hit him from the side here, and, well, if he doesn't fall over, we can do back shots as well. So do note, your block is not like some invincible I win, you lose button. You can absolutely get caught out if your opponent dashes. You'll see there I have 2 dashes. One's a back dash, one's a side dash. Side dash can go in either side, though both sides go on cooldown. Dashing is done simply by pressing Q. You can chain them together like that, and if you're wondering why I'm not doing a forward dash, that's because the forward dash has a funny little thing going on with it that you might see in some Battlegrounds games. The forward dash has its own hit there, and you'll see it does even go on a cooldown. If this guy could get off my head real quick, Jesus Christ. It does go on cooldown there. So while it's on cooldown, obviously, you can't do any forward dash. You see I'm trying to spam this here. It doesn't do anything. I can go in any other direction. So if you're trying to just fast approach someone without doing, you know, that, because you can obviously be hit after that. There's a long time where you can be hit, especially because it doesn't go through block. Like, I'll do it real... Okay, well, I gotta push this guy back. But if I do it on this guy here, for example, does not go through block. You see how long he can just, like, unblock and start hitting me there? So what you can do, if you just want to get to someone, you can just flick your camera like that. So let's say I want to get to this guy right here. Well, flick like that. Now I'm behind him there. That might take a little bit of getting used to, just doing that kind of rotation, so you can actually get to someone. But that's how you're going to get to someone without having to do that. Though you can combo off of it, of course. So up next, let's cover your actual auto attack combo here, because there are a few variations you can do. For example, you can do 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, great, that's the normal version, but I don't want to send him flying over there. For whatever reason, I have a move that, you know, could combo really well, but the fact he goes over there is just inconvenient for me. Not to worry, you can instead do 1, 2, 3, jump, and you'll uppercut him into the ground. So what that would look like in a combo, for example, 1, 2, 3, jump, hit him in the ground, do that, now he's on the ground right next to me. If I had boxing, I could box him and continue that auto attack combo, do a lot of damage to him there, you know? We also have an uppercut, and that's done by holding space. So the big difference there, instead of tapping space, you're holding it in order to do the little uppercut there. That sends them up in the air. Again, we can do that, whatever variation you want, of course. Now you're probably wondering how to get out of a one-shot combo right now. Like, you're looking at this, you might see like, oh my god, he does so much. Like, what is this, you know? How am I supposed to beat this? Look at that damage right there. Let's say you're a new player, you just got hit all the way down to a fifth of your health. You might be wondering, like, how can I stop that? You know, if I'm not blocking, this guy dashes behind me or he dashes into me. Like, how do I stop from losing all my health? Not to worry, you have a simple feature called a Ragdoll Cancel. Alright, so this is how you're going to perform a Ragdoll Cancel. So I have my friend right here. So all we're going to do is 1, 2, 3. We're going to do the exact same combo I did. Look at that. He Ragdoll canceled out of it, completely avoids the damage. Look how much more health he has. So up next, I'm going to show you what Ragdoll Cancel looks like from your POV. So let's say you're the one getting comboed now. Ends, throw that singularity on me.
Okay, here we go.
So you get hit by a move, he's going to run at you. Press Q midair, he can no longer combo. If I was on the ground, he would have got that. If you've seen anyone with darkness, you know how brutal the combos are. Like, Ends, you want me to show them what a combo from darkness can look like?
Yeah, do one that I can't dodge.
Yeah, like laying on the ground there. If you didn't have a Ragdoll Cancel, for example, like, there we go. 1, 2, 3.
There are also ways to bait Ragdoll Cancels.
Absolutely. For example, that uppercut right there, a lot of people might flinch away from the uppercut because they know they might dash. Like, you might dash back, dash forward.
Actually, do you have Ragdoll Cancel ready?
Yes.
Spam it now. Because there's a bug where you can get, like, you have the Ragdoll Cancel, or you can Ragdoll Cancel, and then it like, slingshots you back into the
Abyss
combo.
Punch, I'm pretty sure that's been fixed. I'm not too sure.
Do it to me.
Sure. Let's see how...
Nope, it's not fixed. It's not fixed.
Yep. So you gotta be careful for some moves, because they might catch your Ragdoll Cancel, you know? Especially, like, you saw how long that cooldown was. I didn't point it out, but you can go back in this video and count it out yourself. That cooldown is long. We're both losing a bunch of health. In an actual fight, like a bad Ragdoll Cancel, you lose the entire fight, straight up. Like, not just your stock, your entire fight will go downhill if you lose the Ragdoll Cancel. Alright, now, that's all well and good. Your main question, though, is how do you even get spins for your element, right? I'm sitting on 30 right now with a bit of gold as well, and you're probably wondering, like, dang, this guy got like 118 spins on pity, right? Like, how did you even get that many spins to begin with, let alone have even more? Well, it's actually really easy. So, firstly, when you spawn in here, immediately you're going to be facing this like the game thing here. That gives you 5 spin every 1,000 likes. Like, every 1,000 likes, you can just log in, claim 5 spins, go straight back to main menu here, into your loadout, and spin. Additionally, this is the big way to, like, get gold and spins. If I played the game for 20 minutes, I would get 8 spins, dude. I could literally go eat, like, dinner right now, come back, have 8 spins. That easy. 20 players in FFA, you know how easy it is to snake 20 kills and get 3,500 gold, not to mention all the gold from those kills? Like, that's easily another, like, 5 spins right there, right? 3,000 gold for 24 players. Again, another, like, 8 spins on that one, I'm pretty sure. Every win you get is 675 gold. I can't tell you how much it is for, like, you know, specific kills and, like, losing and whatnot. I can tell you for a win, it's about 675. You can also get VIP here. I'm not going to hold you. It's double gold if you're really trying to get it. It's like 350 right now, so if you're really just trying to get a bunch of gold. But you don't need this. Ultimately, you do not need spins. What you need is an element you work with. And again, you do not need legendaries. That is for certain. You can absolutely go into a public game and you can stomp with thunder. You can stomp with ice. Like, all these elements will work for you, dude. I've lost to people using every single element in the game except fire. Like, straight up. All of them will work for you. You don't need these. This is just, you know, if you do want to spin, if something new drops and you like the way it looks, like, they're actually going to be dropping water and light in a few hours, so I was going to spin away my thunder to see if I could roll for water or lights, see which one I can get since they're new, you know? Real quick, this is the AFK world. You get like 250 gold every like 2 minutes. I don't know when you get spins, but you do. If you have an auto clicker set up and you're really desperate, you can leave it on overnight for like 50 spins and 100,000 gold. If that's something you're into and your parents don't mind you running up the electricity bill. I got solar, so that's not a concern for me. You could just sit here all night, turn off your monitor, I don't know, put on tiny task. That's pretty much everything you really need to know about your loadout, the controls, how to make some basic combos with your attacks and abilities, and even how to stack some gold and get the spins for the element you really want. If there's anything specific you want to see in the future, drop a comment, like, and subscribe. Lets me know that there are people who want to see more and helps me improve as a creator. That's going to be all from me for now. Peace out.